right, guys, back home. Finally, we're gonna be home for a couple of weeks. I'm super stoked. You guys already saw what we're gonna be doing today. Guys, we have the new Ironquad YoHD. This thing is so cool. I actually demoed this at NERSA when I was in Vegas. I think it was last year. And basically it's a small FPV setup and you can put it on mini Zs. It's freaking epic, but you can also put it on micro crawlers. We're gonna test the entire thing out. We do have these available at Area RC right now, so if you go to msmvlog.com, you can pick these up. I was super flattered when I got these because the owner, or I don't know if he's the owner or part owner or he's the Ironquad guy. He showed up at Area RC in person to hand deliver my first order of Yo Micro HDs, and they actually already sold out. So we're on our second batch, but we did get to demo them. It was a lot of fun. They're super cool. I think there is a world of FPV mini Z racing coming really soon, but I did get some feedback from people who have this already, and basically the feedback is, can you do a video because maybe it's not ultra intuitive. I know they have good instructions and QR codes. See, there's instruction manual and video guide, but some people don't like to read those. So you can leave that to me. I'll screw it up first. Ooh, so when you open it up, it's nice and pretty. It does come with the goggles. It basically comes with everything but your lipos or batteries. And that was one of the big questions we've been getting, is what batteries can you run? So on the side of the box, it actually says you can run you need input power of 3 volts to 12 volts on the actual camera, and then on the headset, it's 6 volts to 25.2 volts. That means 7.2 lipos will work on both of these. So you have to find a 7.2 volt lipo or 7.4 volt lipo for your goggles with an XT60 connector. And then the camera, I believe the camera comes with little adapters, but check out the size of this camera. That is a tiny camera. So what I really like about it is they designed it where this aluminum case not only protects the camera from getting damaged, but it also works as a heat sink. So it functions as two different things, a protector and something to cool the camera down, which what I've seen on the micro cameras, Barry had one that he got off of Amazon. It got super freaking hot, and it did break off after he fell off the aerial course. I will run this on my truck on the aerial course because I am confident this little thing's not gonna break. The camera on the front there, I believe you can move it. Yeah, you can move it up and down, which is cool. Not a crazy amount of movement there, but you can move it, but it is sitting inside the little case, so if it does fall, it's gonna be perfectly fine. Now there's like this little handle on the back. This handle is actually for, at least what I saw on the demo one, a little Velcro to put your battery on, and then it comes with some adapters, some little adapters for running different batteries. So you can run, I think this is a JST connector. I'm pretty sure a JST connector. You can run a LiPo with a JST connector, which is, I'm thinking anything with a Red Cat mini crawler, any LiPo off of Red Cat, that's actually, you could probably run, yeah, based on these, you could run a three cell also. So Red Cat crawlers have those. This is what you would find. This is an XT30, which is what you would find on an HPI crawler, which is, I've been just raving about HPI crawlers lately. They've been so good. The micro crawlers, the small crawlers. The Venture 18 competition crawler, it's freaking money. It's my favorite crawler right now, but that is the battery adapter that you need for that. And then I believe this guy right here is the battery adapter you would need for LiPo that came in an STX24. So it comes with different battery adapters, and then it looks like a little two-sided tape, some screws. Not sure what those screws are for, but I'm sure you need them for something. Maybe if you, oh, it's if you want to screw it down on a car. Very cool. So there's little screw mounting holes at the bottom. But let's put this Velcro on because that's what's going to hold the battery. At least this is how I saw him with his setup, which makes total sense. I'm going to put Velcro on the bottom of my camera because I'm just going to Velcro the camera on cars. And then it comes with the wire for your goggles. This is your power wire for your goggles. XT60 connector. And then this looks like, this is mini pin. So this usually is for a mic. We're not gonna worry about any of the mic stuff because I have my own mics, but it does record sound also, which is pretty insane for a mini camera system. Let's take the goggles out. I'm super excited, guys. You can record also. It does it in full 1080. 720 or 1080, I don't know what the frame rate is, but we'll find out. Now what I like about these goggles, I got a massive head. This actually fits on my head, which is nice. So let's get these goggles going. The strap was too big. That never happens for me with headgear because my head is so freaking... I wear a size 8 hat just to put it in perspective. There we go. Now we're talking. Look, you can't even tell it's on. Oh, I can see my eyes in there. That's kind of creepy. What movie is that from? I mean, you can't even tell I'm wearing it. Step Brothers, guys, when they tried on the X-ray goggles, or not the X-ray, the night vision goggles. Okay, let me grab a battery. All right, we got a Genzace bashing pack. This pack is awesome. 7.4 volt. It's just a 2-cell LiPo. But it's just such a universal pack. It's like you can never go wrong with having this in your pit bench or collection. And then I have an SCX, I believe it's SCX24 battery. This adapter will work right here. Perfect. And then I also have the red cap battery that uses the JST connector. This is a 3-cell battery. So basically how this is gonna go, this actually might. See, that's nice and tidy right there. That is arguably too small. Let's put, here we go. This is the battery for the SCX24. Oh yeah, mounts on just like that. And then this adapter goes in here. All right, my camera is ready. I just have to plug this in, and when I plug this in, I'm sure it's gonna fire on. Let me get this annoying label off my battery real quick. There we go. Now, the only thing I will say is it's great that it comes with all the adapters and all the adapters that you would need. I don't have any batteries that I could, actually the FMS LiPo battery won't fit on here, but I wonder why they didn't just do it where it plugs into the balance tap. That's what would make the most sense to me, is if, because all the 2S LiPos, aside from the super proprietary ones, have a balance tap. But nonetheless, it's on there. Power adapter for the goggles. I'm pretty sure once I plug all this stuff in, it's just gonna power on. Okay, there we go. All right, we're doing it. Powering on the camera. Yep, a little light on the side. You can tell it's powered on. Let me take this little lens off. Okay, then we'll power on the goggles. Okay, let's see what it looks like when we power it on. Now it looks like we have a bunch of switches here, a play switch, a toggle, like a joystick switch and a return switch. So I can already see through the thing. Standby mode, no SD card, low RF power. It looks really good. I don't think I can record because I need an SD card. Let me go find an SD card and then I can show you guys what I'm seeing. You won't be able to see what my menu sees, but I powered it right on and it works perfectly fine. So as soon as you plug the batteries in, it powers on. Then you push this toggle switch, you push the joystick, and then it pops up your menu. And then you can go through, you don't have to mess, I'm assuming you don't have to mess with any channels. It looks like frame rates in there, 60 frames at 1080, that's great. Let's see, what's record set? Okay, we're gonna go find an SD card. I'm pretty sure I can find one. Okay, I got an SD card, so I was like looking around the camera, I was like, man, where is the part for the SD card? I almost pulled up the owner's manual, but it's actually right here above the eyes, where like right above the nose, between your eyes. It's a micro SD card. Because it only records, okay, it's in there. Because it only records 1080 at 60 frames per second, I don't think you need anything extreme in regards to like the SD card. So far, I haven't done anything crazy. Literally just powered it on. And that's what I'm testing. I'm testing the ease of use on this sucker. There's my, my camera lights. Camera footage, or the footage that I just shot of like turning the camera on, and it looks like the SD card wasn't formatted where my computer could read it. So I let my computer format it, and let's see if that helps. I wanted to make sure that the footage was actually being recorded before I took it on the track. Waiting to boot up. Oh, it's showing, okay, here it goes. Wait, it's showing no SD now. All right, so I gotta get the SD to work. That is the key here. I'm figuring this out for you guys, for all of us. All right, guys, I figured it out. So basically, I am a Mac guy. I'm a Linux guy. The software that these goggles run is Windows. So it's a Windows formatted SD card, so my Mac can't read it. That's why it wouldn't read. But it's okay, I have a solution, because in the RC world, apparently a lot of people just like Windows and not Macs, because it is a very common problem. We have a fix. I have a Windows computer here, that's why. So I can just basically move stuff over. So just know, in order to get the files off, you have to have a Windows computer, because the SD card is formatted in a Windows format. So I am going to mount the camera on with Velcro for a couple reasons. One, it's easy to get on and off, and two, it takes up some of the shock. So it will work as like a shock absorber, which is nice. So this is gonna mount just like this. All right, guys, we're doing it. We're putting it on just like that. It's mounted. Point the camera down a little bit. There we go. FPV Mini Z, let's do it. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. I just shot this huge, awesome segment of driving on the track, the Mini Z track, and I forgot to hit the record button. So we're gonna make sure we hit the record button this time. I got so excited. Okay, now we are officially recording. So I'm in the pits at the track, at the Area RC track. There's DJ. Go ahead, DJ. Oh my goodness, he can't even get out of the pits. What, ow! Dang it. Okay, so we're gonna follow DJ around. He's gonna go just fast enough where we can follow him around, but this is our new track layout. Now, during the first recording session, I noticed I kept looking up. Quick reminder, there is no head tracking on the Micro Yo, but you don't really need it. I think you're just naturally always trying to turn your head. I might be turning my head now on camera. I guess you guys can see, but. And then I caught myself looking up a lot, which is weird. Oh! Just broadsided him. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Try to do a clean lap, bud. I should be the one struggling. So this isn't 100% mode, but I'm going about 25% throttle. And then I noticed right here, there's a bump in the track and another bump there. So this is actually cool to be able to see where the bumps don't need to be. But it's got great, it has great image stabilization. Milo's yelling at somebody. People are starting to arrive at Area RC, so that's why you hear Milo in the background. But DJ's car looks pretty good. Now if he could drive it. Come on, DJ, you gotta be able to do a clean lap without hitting anything. Oh, I thought that was a chicane section. Now what would be cool, what I wanna do is I wanna build a mini track just for FPV, but I wanna build it where it has like arrows so you know where to turn. Oh, you see that? Oh, that was a sweet shot. Milo, can you quit barking, please? Milo is going, oh! Let's see, watch, we're gonna do a little bump pass on him real quick. We're gonna see if we can do a bump pass on him. Oh, I got it wrong. Let's see, let's push it. Let's push it and see if, whoa! Okay. Oh, I got it wrong. I get mixed up. Like I know there's a left turn there that goes into a chicane, but I keep thinking it's the chicane and it's not the chicane part. Oh, I got that wrong too. So it's definitely different. I'm about a little more than half throttle down the straight. I'm like a quarter throttle through the tough parts. That's a chicane there. Hey, that lap actually wasn't bad. I'm actually surprised it's not traction rolling. You can actually get some speed on this thing. Oh man, I'm freaking ripping. Oh, did you hit me? Yeah, you did. I was like, what happened? Oh, I think I came up on two. All right, let me do one more lap. I'm gonna drive through the pits because our new track has pit lanes, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna take the pit lane line. Oh, excuse me, DJ. Here's one pit lane here. I just took DJ out. See, there's one. Oh, I got that wrong. There's one pit lane. I hit the brake for the first time ever. And then there's another pit lane. Oh, did you see who that was? That was Mr. Alex Soto. He's here. There they are right there. See, I'm trying to look up, but I can't look up. It's not head tracking. My neck hurts. Okay. This is freaking awesome, guys. I definitely approve. I could do this all day. Actually, I'm probably going to do this just for fun whenever it gets busy, just to see how long this thing survives, because I'll put this thing through the ringer. It should be pretty good. Whenever the Sam, the Ironquad guy, came over, he literally threw the camera. He's like, dude, it's durable. It's made with an aluminum casing. It shouldn't break. So we are going to put this thing through the ringer. I know they use these things in planes and stuff, so they do go through wrecks. But man, this is too freaking cool. Okay, pull them back into the pits. Guys, I approve. This thing's pretty freaking awesome. Not gonna lie. I want to drive it just to see how it's handling with it. The battery almost lit out. I probably need to put a little bit of reinforcements in the battery, but it's really good, guys. AreaRC.com or MSMVlog.com. You can find the new Yo Micro HD. I think there's a few shops that have it, but go pick it up. AreaRC.com, MSMVlog.com. Either one, they both go to the same place.